Army Wife 101, and I'm here with a special edition of Let's Talk with Army Wife 101 or Life with Army Wife 101. So today I'm here with a special guest, my BFF and friend, a former neighbor who I lived at Hunter Army Airfield with, Sherelle. You might have seen her name mentioned on the blog before. She's kind of my behind-the-scenes person. Believe it or not, she gives me a lot of my ideas. We brainstorm like 3-4 times a day, and I think it's finally time you hear her voice. So Sherelle, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So we're talking about the infamous Commissary. Now, we all know most of us shop there. Probably 90% of the military population shops at their local commissary. But I know that, real talk, a lot of us have some issues with the commissary. There's a lot of things we love, but there's also a lot of things that piss us off about the commissary. So today, me and Sherelle are here to give our views on it. So Sherelle, tell me, what's the one thing that you do like about the commissary?
Do you like about the commissary? The price, depending on the day you go.
Yeah. Because we all know that changes quickly.
One day something will be $1.59. The next time you go, it'll be $2.69. So I guess if you catch them on a good day, you'll have a good day.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And what's one thing you can say that you dislike about the commissary at this point?
That would have to be the self-checkout line.
Yeah. Why is that?
It's really, important and, scanning my own groceries. I felt like I was really doing something,
Yeah.
But I get tired of that little computer lady talking to me, taking items off the scale. There's nothing on the scale. Or I put my item in the bag. She said the item in the bag is not the item scanned. How do you know? Are you watching me?
Oh my God, I know. I go through the same thing. The self-checkout here, and this is my I can say about the self-checkout, is that they actually have an unlimited item self-checkout, which is something that I don't remember having at Hunter. It was 15 items or less. Here, they have 2 15-item less self-checkouts, and then they have an unlimited one. But with the unlimited one, the more groceries that get onto the scanner, she's telling you to remove them. Well, stupid computer, I don't have a place to put the groceries. They're on the belt. That's where they're supposed to go. And then she tells me that I put something in the bag when I really didn't, or I didn't put something in the bag when I really didn't. And she just confuses me. And then she's so loud, I get embarrassed. I get embarrassed. So right now, that's my ultimate, it's my like and my dislike. And I agree with you. As far as the prices go, I mean, like I've always told people, and I think I wrote about this in a past blog entry, that there's certain things I buy for my children that I constantly keep tabs on the price on. For me, those are Pop-Tarts and fruit snacks. And there's no reason that I should go 1 week. No, actually, this will last more than 1 week. This can go on for like a month. The fruit snacks will be like $1.50. And you're like in fruit snack heaven because it's like they're all $1.50. And then you go, huh?
Scooby-Doo snacks.
Yes. And then you go back a month later and what happens? They're like $1.99. $2.01. You ever notice the odd prices? The $2.01.
Oh, remember the Toastums, the knockoff brand of Pop-Tarts are usually 99 cents a box. They're $1.01 now.
$1.01, yeah. Why? Or I buy the Toastums because my kids eat Pop-Tarts by the triple dozen, so I buy the 12-pack. Those were like $1.58. Now they're $2.01, and before they were $2.58. They were more expensive than the brand name Pop-Tart 12-pack, which were $2. So it often makes me wonder who is doing the prices, And I'd have to say my other complaint is, and this is not to be mean, but this is just real talk, me being me, blunt. If you don't know how to use the self-checkout, could you please not pick the day when there's like 40 other people online waiting to use it? Have you had an experience with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when they start trying to key in item codes. If you don't know the item code, don't try to key it in. Just save yourself like the 2 minutes and call someone to do it for you.
Right.
See, I buy the same fruits all the time. The same fruits, the same vegetables. I know the item codes to everything I buy. I know if I'm getting bananas, I'm getting ready to key in 4011.
Right.
Don't be standing up there looking lost and confused when I'm trying to hurry up and get home to catch General Hospital.
Oh my God. I know. We had a lady, I think last week, and this lady must have had like 14 cans of Spam. I live in Hawaii, so they eat a lot of Spam here. She had 14 cans of Spam. And it took her, I swear, 25 minutes to scan these cans of Spam. And then on top of the 14 cans of Spam, she had like 14 coupons. Maybe that's why she had so many cans of Spam. Maybe she's because she had coupons. Commissary in general. The other complaint I have is sometimes, you know, a lot of people say that the biggest bargain at the commissary is meat, which I do agree. But can you actually have some meat if that's such a big bargain? Have you experienced that too? No meat?
I've been to the commissary sometimes when they don't have any meat and they have a sign up apologizing. I mean, that really does nothing for me.
Because
I mean, the whole bin will be completely empty. There's not even, like, those little pork feet, pig feet thingies. I mean, everything is gone.
Yeah. And
there's a sign, we're sorry for the inconvenience. That's a hell of an inconvenience to not have meat. That's not an inconvenience. That's a problem.
Okay? I mean, really. Really. It's happened before. I went there, and there was, like, no chicken. You know, I'm not even talking about, like, fried chicken pieces. I'm talking about no chicken. No chicken breast. No chicken, period. No cutlets, no anything. I'm just like, how do you, I can see being out of like something that, you know, is kind of expensive, you know, like some type of flank steak or something, you know, that maybe they don't buy large quantities of. But how do you add a chicken? You know, how do you add a hamburger meat? That's like the staple of every household. You know? Yeah, so.
You know, maybe that's because, you know, I don't know. I buy a lot of hamburger helper, so maybe that's where some of the ground beef goes. But for all of it to be gone at one time, that's just, I mean, unless they're throwing it out because it's bad, then it kind of makes you wonder, what if you've caught some of the bad meat before?
Oh, let's not even talk about that, because we both know at Hunter, there's been many times that they have this section where they put all the brown chopped meat, or it be looking brown. It look a little more browner than it should.
Brown, already frozen. They probably froze all the bacteria and germs in it or something.
Yeah. And also, you know, and this is not to totally bash the commissary, because I live in Hawaii where stuff is too expensive to shop on the economy. So all I do is shop at the commissary. But all I want to ask, and I hope the commissary does see this, all I ask is that they just take a little more action into looking into certain things. I mean, there's been about 2 or 3 times that I bought like ketchup or salad dressing, and I go to use it and it was expired. And it's not like it was expired because I didn't use it on time. I'm talking about I used it, you know, a week later and it was expired. Ketchup's not supposed to expire in a week.
Neither is salad dressing.
Exactly, especially if it's never been opened, you know. Yeah. And the other complaint, milk
is sometimes bad before the sell-by date. It hasn't even been opened yet and it's already bad. I don't know how that happens, but they manage to do it sometimes.
They manage to do it a lot of times. And even a lot of times, I've heard about this complaint, both overseas and CONUS. The produce tends to go bad quicker than if you bought it, you know, at your regular local grocery store. And I don't understand that. There's been way too many times, excuse me, that I bought peppers, because I make a lot of stuff with peppers. And I go to use my pepper like a few days later and it's already like starting to mold. You know, so those are just things I wish that they would take a little more consideration, you know, into looking into. I'm pretty sure most of us appreciate it, because I know for a fact, as far as us, we both tend to shop at the commissary a lot. So it's not a fact of bashing it or being unappreciative. But, you know, if we're going to spend the kind of money that we spend there, I expect to receive quality stuff, you know. And I realize some people will say, oh, well, for the prices, you can't beat it. But, you know, my health comes first. I'm not trying to get salmonella or E. coli neither. So, those are things that I think, you know, it'd be nice if they look at. And otherwise, I can't say I have too many complaints about the commissary. I'm pretty grateful for them. Aren't you, Sherelle?
Get our hospital gone. That's enough to splice it.
With that said, I'm Crystal, and this is Sherelle, and we'll be back with Army Wife 101. Come back soon. Bye.